RV life isn't just sunsets and savings. It's packed with myths that drain your wallet, strand you on the highway, and even get you kicked out of campgrounds. These myths are so common, almost every RVer believes at least one. Today, we're exposing them all, so you know the truth before your dream trip turns into a nightmare. Let's get rolling. Many people assume RVing is a budget-friendly alternative to hotels and flights. After all, you're bringing your home with you and cooking your own meals. But the math tells a different story. Fuel costs can be shocking. Most RVs get just 6 to 10 miles per gallon, meaning a single long trip could cost $500 to $1,500 in gas alone. Campground fees aren't always cheap either. While basic state parks might charge $20 to $40 nightly, popular RV resorts often cost $70 to $120, rivaling hotel prices. The expenses don't stop there. Annual insurance runs $500 to $1,500, and maintenance is brutal. A single set of RV tires can cost $2,000, and breakdowns happen frequently with these complex vehicles. Factor in propane, oil changes for large engines, and storage fees when you're not traveling, and costs spiral quickly. Don't forget the upfront investment. Even used RVs can cost tens of thousands of dollars. RVing offers incredible freedom and adventure that many find priceless. RVing offers incredible freedom and adventure that many find priceless. For many travelers, traditional hotels and flights actually cost less than life on the road. Those massive, luxurious RVs look incredible in showrooms, multiple slide-outs, residential appliances, and palatial interiors. But size comes with serious trade-offs that many buyers don't consider. The financial hit is immediate. Large Class A motorhomes and 40-foot fifth wheels can cost $200,000 to $500,000, plus you'll need a heavy-duty truck or special license. Fuel economy is brutal at just 6 to 8 miles per gallon. A 1,000-mile trip could cost over $600 in gas alone. The real challenges emerge on the road. Big rigs can't navigate narrow mountain passes, quaint small towns, or older campgrounds with tight corners. Many stunning national and state parks restrict RVs over 30 feet, meaning you'll miss some of America's most beautiful destinations. Even routine stops at gas stations or grocery stores become stressful parking nightmares. Maintenance costs scale dramatically with size. More systems mean more potential breakdowns, while insurance and storage fees climb accordingly. Those impressive slide-outs? They're complex mechanisms that frequently need expensive repairs. While large RVs work for some full-timers, many discover that smaller rigs offer the sweet spot. Enough comfort without the constant complications. In RVing, bigger often just means bigger headaches. Many RVers believe a dangerous myth. If it fits inside, it's safe to carry. This misconception leads to overloaded rigs and catastrophic failures that could have been easily prevented. Every RV has a gross vehicle weight rating, GVWR, and cargo carrying capacity, CCC, that include everything: passengers, fuel, water, and gear. Exceed these limits, and you're asking for trouble. Overloaded suspensions, axles, and frames eventually fail, but tires give out first. Overweight tires generate excessive heat at highway speeds, leading to blowouts that can shred RV walls, destroy plumbing, and even cause deadly rollovers. A single tire failure can trigger $5,000 to $10,000 in damage, plus emergency towing costs. Worse yet, insurance companies often deny claims when rigs are overweight. Beyond safety, overloading kills fuel economy. Heavy rigs force engines to work harder, burning hundreds of extra dollars in fuel on long trips. The solution is simple. Weigh your loaded RV at truck stops with CAT scales before departure. Travel light, and remember that every gallon of water adds 8.3 pounds. Your cargo capacity disappears faster than you think. Ignoring weight limits isn't just risky, it's a recipe for expensive disaster. New RVers often imagine the freedom of spontaneous travel, pulling into any campground whenever they're ready to stop. This romantic notion crashes hard against reality. Popular RV parks, especially those near national parks, beaches, and major attractions, book up weeks or months ahead. During peak seasons like summer and holiday weekends, finding a spot without reservations is nearly impossible. Even mid-tier campgrounds fill quickly. The RV boom since 2020 has made this exponentially worse. RV ownership has exploded, but campground capacity hasn't kept pace. Demand now far exceeds supply at most desirable destinations. Luxury resorts and national park campgrounds often book their entire season within hours of opening reservations. Without advanced planning, you'll find yourself desperately driving hours out of your way, settling for overpriced last-minute spots, or sleeping in Walmart parking lots, if they even allow it. When parks are full, nearby private campgrounds capitalize with premium rates of $90 to $120 per night. The lesson is clear. Spontaneous RV travel is largely a myth in today's market. Successful RVing requires advanced planning and early bookings. The days of just showing up and expecting a spot are over. Many new RVers assume they can pull over and sleep anywhere, a dangerous misconception that can lead to middle-of-the-night wake-up calls from police. While some businesses like Walmart and Cracker Barrel historically welcomed overnight RVers, those days are largely over. Overcrowding, littering, and misuse have prompted most locations to post strict, no overnight parking signs. Ignoring these policies can result in fines, towing, or worse, getting roused by law enforcement at 2 a.m. Local ordinances make the situation trickier. Many coastal towns, tourist destinations, and urban areas specifically prohibit sleeping in vehicles within city limits to prevent parking lots from becoming impromptu campgrounds. Even national and state parks strictly enforce overnight rules, sleep outside designated areas, and face serious penalties. The consequences extend beyond money. Nothing ruins a trip like being forced to drive exhausted in the middle of the night searching for legal parking. Smart RVers use apps like Campendium, Allstays, or RV Life to verify where overnight parking is actually allowed. These tools help you avoid awkward confrontations and hefty fines. The bottom line, you can't legally park overnight just anywhere. Respecting local rules keeps this privilege available for all RVers and prevents the hobby's reputation from getting worse. Solar panels top every RV upgrade wish list, with many believing they'll provide unlimited house-like power on the road. While solar is genuinely useful, it's far from the magical solution most imagine. A typical 200 to 400 watt solar setup handles basics well: lights, fans, water pumps, phones, and laptops. But power-hungry appliances tell a different story. Air conditioners need 3,000 to 3,500 watts at startup. Microwaves require 1,000 plus watts, and residential refrigerators demand constant energy. Most solar systems simply can't handle these loads without massive battery banks and high-end inverters that cost a fortune. Speaking of cost, quality solar installations with lithium batteries run $5,000 to $15,000. Even after that investment, reality intrudes. Cloudy days / charging efficiency, shaded campsites eliminate production entirely, and winter months provide minimal power generation. You'll still need generators or shore power as backup. This doesn't mean solar is worthless. It's excellent for boondockers who want to run essentials without hookups. But managing expectations is crucial. Solar provides supplemental power for low-energy needs, not unlimited electricity for every appliance. Understanding these limitations prevents frustration and helps you make realistic decisions about your power needs on the road. New RVers often think owning an RV is like having a large car. Gas it up, change the oil occasionally, and hit the road. This dangerous assumption leads to expensive surprises and major headaches. RVs are essentially rolling houses bolted to vehicles, creating complex systems that demand constant attention. Roofs need annual resealing, plumbing can freeze or leak, propane systems require regular inspections, and slide-outs need lubrication and adjustments. Ignore any of these, and you're facing costly repairs. A small roof leak can quickly spiral into thousands in water damage and mold remediation. The vehicle side is equally demanding. RV tires age out every 5 to 7 years regardless of tread wear, costing $1,500 to $3,000 to replace. Oil changes on large diesel engines run $300 to $500, while brake and suspension work adds up fast. Factor in generator maintenance, battery replacements, and winterization, and costs rival home ownership. Highway vibration constantly rattles everything loose. Screws, seals, and fittings need regular attention. There's a reason veteran RVers say, if you own an RV, something is always broken. Success requires proactive maintenance, not reactive repairs. RVs demand far more care than cars, and understanding this up front prevents costly surprises down the road. New RV owners often assume driving their rig is just like handling a larger pickup truck. This misconception leads to white-knuckle moments and potentially dangerous situations on the road. RVs weighing 10,000 to 30,000 pounds behave nothing like regular vehicles. Stopping distances stretch dramatically. What takes a car 100 feet might require 300 feet in a loaded motorhome. Emergency braking becomes a calculated decision, not an instinctive reaction. Turning requires complete relearning. Wide swings are essential to avoid clipping curbs, light poles, or other vehicles. Backing into campsites or navigating tight gas stations demands practice, patience, and often a spotter guiding you through hand signals. Highway lane changes become major undertakings due to massive blind spots and sluggish acceleration. Weather amplifies everything. Crosswinds that barely register in a car can push an RV into adjacent lanes. Towing adds another layer of complexity with trailer sway, proper tongue weight, and understanding how your entire rig responds to road conditions. Some states require special licenses for heavier rigs, and RV driving schools exist specifically to teach proper braking techniques, turning radius management, and defensive driving strategies. The bottom line, RV driving is a distinct skill requiring training and practice, not just automotive confidence. Many RVers assume campgrounds automatically save money compared to hotels. While this can be true, it's far from guaranteed, and sometimes camping costs just as much as a comfortable hotel room. Budget-friendly options do exist. National forest and state park campgrounds typically charge $15 to $40 per night, offering genuine savings. However, these sites often have trade-offs: limited hookups, shared bathhouses, or size restrictions that exclude larger rigs. Private RV parks tell a different story. Most charge $60 to $100 nightly, while luxury resorts can hit $120 to $150. A week at these high-end parks runs $700 plus, rivaling mid-range hotels that include daily housekeeping and amenities. Seasonality makes it worse. Peak summer rates in tourist areas often double off-season prices, and popular destinations near national parks or beaches command premium pricing year-round. Hidden fees for pets, extra vehicles, or waterfront sites quickly inflate bills. Membership programs like Thousand Trails or Passport America can provide savings, but require upfront investment and don't cover every destination you'll want to visit. The reality is nuanced. Campgrounds can be economical or expensive depending on your choices. Budget camping exists, but don't assume it's automatically cheaper than hotels. Sometimes you'll pay hotel prices for a parking spot. First-time buyers often assume a brand new RV will work flawlessly straight from the dealership. After all, it's new. How could anything be wrong? This dangerous assumption leads to serious frustration and unexpected expenses. Unlike cars mass-produced on automated assembly lines, RVs are largely hand-built, using thousands of parts from different suppliers. Quality control varies wildly between manufacturers and even individual units. New RVs routinely leave lots with leaky roofs, misaligned slide-outs, faulty wiring, or plumbing problems. Veteran RVers call the first trip a shakedown cruise, when you discover everything needing immediate repair. Warranty coverage should handle these issues, but reality is messier. Many dealerships have months-long service backlogs, leaving you parked instead of traveling. Some owners spend their first year shuttling between campgrounds and repair shops rather than enjoying their investment. Adding insult to injury, new RVs depreciate rapidly, often losing 20 to 30% of their value within the first year. You're paying premium prices for the privilege of being someone else's quality control tester. Smart buyers often choose well-maintained used RVs where previous owners already identified and fixed the inevitable problems. Sometimes new just means untested trouble waiting to happen. Social media paints full-time RVing as pure bliss: lakeside sunrises, starlit evenings, and zero stress. While the freedom is real, the perfect lifestyle narrative glosses over significant challenges that catch many off guard. Constant maintenance tops the reality checklist. Something always needs fixing: leaky faucets, roof seals, electrical gremlins, or mechanical issues. Unlike homeowners who call landlords or contractors, you're the repair crew. These bills quickly devour travel budgets while keeping you parked instead of exploring. Space becomes suffocating after months on the road. Even massive rigs feel cramped when they're your entire world. Couples struggle with privacy. Families battle over personal space, and simple tasks like cooking or working online become frustrating exercises in efficiency. Connectivity issues plague remote locations where cell towers and Wi-Fi are scarce. The promised work-from-anywhere lifestyle often means scrambling for reliable internet in parking lots or libraries. Rising campground costs, limited availability, and constant trip planning add stress layers. The freedom can feel like a demanding full-time job managing logistics, repairs, and tight quarters. Full-time RVing absolutely can be rewarding and liberating for the right people. But it's not a magical cure-all lifestyle. Freedom comes packaged with real sacrifices, responsibilities, and daily challenges that social media rarely shows. Car drivers pull into any gas station without a second thought, but new RVers quickly discover this carefree approach can lead to expensive disasters. Most gas stations are designed for cars and pickup trucks, not 30 to 40-foot rigs weighing tens of thousands of pounds. Tight turning radiuses, low canopies, and cramped pump layouts can trap your RV or cause serious damage. Even when canopy height appears safe, roof-mounted air conditioners, satellite domes, or vents can clip overhead beams, repairs that cost thousands. Traffic flow creates another nightmare scenario. Small stations with pumps positioned for cars can leave you blocking multiple bays or trapped with no escape route. You might need other customers to move their vehicles just so you can leave. Smart RVers target truck stops like Love's, Pilot, or Flying J, which feature wider turning lanes, pull-through access, and higher canopies designed for large vehicles. Even then, not every truck stop accommodates the longest RVs. Planning becomes essential. Apps like Gas Buddy or RV Life help identify RV-friendly fuel stops before you need them. The lesson is clear. Assume nothing about gas station access. What should be a simple fuel stop can become a stressful ordeal without proper planning and station selection. Many first-time buyers expect their RV to hold value like a car or truck. This costly misconception leads to serious sticker shock when it's time to sell. While cars typically lose 15 to 20% of their value in the first year, RVs often plummet 20 to 30% the moment you drive off the lot. Within 5 years, expect to lose 50% or more of your original purchase price, sometimes much more. Several factors drive this brutal depreciation. RVs are built with lightweight materials that deteriorate faster than automotive steel and aluminum. Constant weather exposure, road vibration, and heavy use quickly degrade everything from roof seals to cabinet hardware. Unlike cars engineered for decades of daily use, RVs show their age fast. The RV market is also trend-driven. Floor plans, features, and styling fall out of fashion quickly, making older models seem instantly dated. A layout that was cutting-edge 5 years ago might feel cramped and outdated today. Maintenance issues accelerate value loss. Water damage, worn upholstery, or mechanical problems can slash resale value to pennies on the dollar. Even well-maintained rigs from reputable brands still depreciate rapidly. Bottom line, RVs are lifestyle purchases for creating memories, not financial investments. Buy for the experiences, not expecting to recoup your money. Many RVers assume highway rules are universal across America. This dangerous misconception can lead to expensive tickets and unsafe situations when state laws vary dramatically. Towing speed limits differ wildly between states. California restricts RVs pulling trailers to 55 miles per hour, while Texas allows 70+ miles per hour. Violate these limits and face hefty fines, regardless of what was legal in your home state. Length restrictions create another trap. Some states permit combined RV lengths up to 75 feet, motorhome plus towed car, while others cap it at 65 feet. Cross state lines with an oversized rig, and law enforcement won't care that it was legal where you started. Overnight parking rules shift constantly. Certain states welcome free overnight stays at rest areas, while others strictly prohibit sleeping in vehicles anywhere on state property. Triple towing, like pulling a boat behind a fifth wheel, is legal in some states but banned entirely in others. Even propane regulations vary. Some tunnels and ferries require tanks to be shut off or completely emptied before passage, rules that catch many RVers off guard. The solution is simple but essential. Research each state's RV laws before crossing borders. Apps and websites compile these regulations, helping you avoid fines, frustration, and potentially dangerous legal violations. New RV owners often assume their insurance policy provides blanket protection for any mishap. This dangerous misconception leads to expensive surprises when claims get denied or only partially covered. Standard RV insurance typically includes liability, collision, and comprehensive coverage for theft, fire, or weather damage. But significant gaps exist that catch owners off guard. Personal belongings inside your RV, electronics, tools, camping gear, clothes, often receive minimal coverage unless you purchase special riders. A single laptop theft could exceed your policy's personal property limits. Full-timers face even bigger gaps. Standard RV policies don't replace homeowners' insurance, leaving you vulnerable for personal liability claims or medical expenses that would normally be covered by home policies. Roadside assistance varies wildly between insurers. Some include it, others don't. And towing a large motorhome can cost thousands out of pocket. Custom upgrades like solar panels, expensive awnings, or satellite systems often require additional endorsements to be fully protected. International travel complicates coverage further. Many policies have strict limits or exclusions for Mexico and Canada, leaving you exposed during cross-border adventures. The bottom line: RV insurance protects against major disasters, but has significant coverage holes. Reading policy details and customizing coverage prevents costly financial shocks when you need protection most. RV life isn't always pretty, but knowing the truth makes you safer and smarter on the road. Which myth hit you the hardest? Drop it in the comments below. And watch our next video, the hidden campground rules that can get you fined or kicked out, rules most RVers don't even know exist. See you there.